Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Kami here. I wanted to start off by saying I hope you're having a wonderful day. I decided to kind of focus more on tarot card readings and spiritual content. I know I change all the time. That's kind of the vibe of this channel, chameleons, changing with my mood. But I just want to kind of open up the space, help the collective answer certain questions that they have. I am still going to work on my small business, my ashtrays that I'm making. It's kind of perfect that I felt called to do the tarot card readings because I'm at the point where I just created and am doing kind of test runs with my ashtrays, and boom, when I'm clearing the space, I am promoting my ashtrays, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, updates on a website, Etsy are very, very soon to appear. Yeah, if you could just focus in on what questions you have. I'm looking for the tarot cards. If you can focus in on what questions you have that you would like for me to pick up on, I'll be able to, because time is fluid. I'll try my hardest to. Yeah, so let's get started. Well, okay. Two of Cups came out upright, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I'm feeling like you might be questioning a partnership. Six of Wands came up upright. Princess of Pentacles came out reversed. I'm feeling like you or the other party might not be super focused on, it's like you're wondering about a partnership, right? The Two of Cups came out first, and whatever partnership you're wondering about, it is the right partnership. But the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Wands, it's kind of like advising that you don't take it so seriously, or kind of take it a little bit lighter. Might be something to do with your finances. The Queen of Cups came out and the Eight of Cups came out upright. It's like I'm feeling like there are two energies here. One is kind of seeming to be having more fun, maybe the fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You might be thinking that they're taking it a little bit more lightly or something. You might think that they're not focused enough about a partnership, and you or them, vice versa, could be ready to offer all of this emotion. Like, you might be thinking like they're the perfect balance of fun and you're the perfect balance of emotion, or you might be thinking that they're not taking it seriously. But I mean, that's for a very small few of you. I think most of you, I don't know, they could just have like a fiery type of response and be more carefree with their money, or something I'm getting. And you might be waiting patiently to offer this emotion, and you think that they're just having fun. Four of Swords upright. Someone is, I'm kind of getting like, you could be healing from something, just patiently waiting to offer in this emotion for a partnership. The Chariot in reverse, but you don't feel free to. Something is stopping you from communicating. Three of Swords upright, possibly because of some type of a heartbreak. Can I get more clarity on the Three of Swords? Wow, there's a big amount of heartbreak, okay? A lot of cards just came out. It's kind of too many. I'm going to try this again. Can I get some clarity on the Three of Swords? Oh, goodness. Someone might be a little annoyed. The Knight of Wands came out upright, then it came out in reverse. I feel like you feel like this is a perfect partnership, you or they. You feel like they're the perfect balance to your energy. You're waiting, patiently waiting to offer in all of this emotion, but you have, oh shoot, I accidentally put the Knight of Wands back in here. You have heartbreak towards some other energy, some Knight of Wands energy, fire sign energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Again, and you might be more water. Yeah, the King of Cups just tries to come out upright. I think you're actually really ready to come in with a lot of emotion. And you think this other party is just like kind of fucking around a little bit. Like, and it's causing you heartbreak. Source, can I get another message here as to why this, I was gonna say, why is this party fucking around in your eyes? Okay, the Ace of Cups came out upright, and the Knight of Swords came out in reverse. I feel like they think you're going to be cold to them. That's why they haven't offered any type of like communication. If that's what you're wondering about, there hasn't been any type of communication, and it's because this party might be coming off like they're fucking around to you because they're afraid that you're not going to have all of this emotion to offer, even though you are, and you have all this emotion to offer. You just are kind of not. Judgment in reverse. They don't want to be judged, for sure, for offering emotion when you aren't. And there hasn't been any type of communication. The Fool in reverse, yeah. Not wanting to take a big leap of faith and kind of falling overboard is what I'm getting. In regards to something love related. This is definitely love related because the first card that came out was a partnership. Or, no, yeah, it feels like love. They don't want to be looked at like, you know. Why is there no communication? Again, because of this Knight of Wands upright. There is definitely some like Knight of Wands energy, fire sign, like I said, who's like in the way. And yeah. And the Knight of Cups is like here again waiting. I feel like that's more, the cup energy is like definitely a lot of emotion ready. Like ready. And this Knight of Wands is just like in the way. And like the person that you're asking about could be like, they could have been confused because this Knight of Wands had all this action, but you have all of the emotion. The King of Cups just came out in reverse. Justice in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Princess of Swords in reverse. So I guess like you might be starting to second guess or something like that, whether or not this partnership is meant to be, and you're kind of like not ready to offer the King of Cups energy, right? And if you're wondering like if they feel why they're still like kind of entertaining, I'm getting more of like an entertaining vibe, even though I don't feel like there's any love here. This Knight of Wands is still like here in the way, like kind of, and you are the Knight of Cups, but neither are like the King. The King of Cups, which is, I'm feeling you with this water energy. It's like you're not ready to become the King of Cups, though. And there hasn't been any justice. And I feel like the way to become the King of Cups, and this doesn't have to be like you're a guy or, you know, I could be talking to a feminine energy. It doesn't matter. But like the party with a lot of the emotion, right? Ready to offer the world to someone. Okay, a lot of cards just came out. The World just came out. The the Devil just came out upright. Two of Swords came out upright. Ten of Swords came out upright. Shit. Ten of Swords came out upright. And the Eight of Swords came out in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of lost communication. A lot of blocked communication on a betrayal that someone felt. And I think that it could be this more King of Cups energy, and I feel like you might not be ready to become, or they might not be ready to become the King of Cups because they feel like there hasn't been any justice for something that's happened in the past. The Star in reverse just came out. Someone could have made a mistake in the past, and there hasn't been any communication on how that made both parties feel. And instead of doing that, both parties are just refusing to communicate. And both seem to be kind of upset about something that has happened in the past, and there hasn't been any justice or reconciliation about that. So they just both have cut off communication. Okay, yeah. Four of Wands came out. This is the Twin Flame card. You can feel like they're your twin flame, or they feel the same way. And I was just about to say, also, the Ten of Cups just came out upright in like this water sign energy. And the Sun came out as well upright. Yeah, I definitely am getting twin flame vibes. Like, you could feel like they're your twin flame, right? You feel like you're trying to manifest something. They could be the Queen of Wands energy in your eyes, very action-oriented. But you feel like they're like stuck or something, right? But they're not offering you any love, and that's breaking your heart, because like, it's like you see them stuck, and they are, but you think that they could solve it by offering a cup of love, because you have all of the cups ready to take in. But like, they're not doing that because they're focused more on like action towards their pinnacles or something like that, towards their stability, their money, and that could be breaking your heart in a way. But there hasn't been any type of communication on some type of pain that happened in the past. So whether that be between you both or between their like toxic situation that someone is offering them the world, or someone has been offering them the world, but they've been toxic, right? Like, the whole situation has been toxic, so like they've felt more stuck because they feel like they are rejecting this like offer of the world or whatever. And you feel like you can't become like the king, and they can't become the queen because there hasn't been any type of communication. And this is definitely a twin flame journey, but I feel like I'm definitely getting twin flame journey. And I think either one of you feels like you're not ready, and then the other one feels like they're not ready, and then it's like both of you guys are doing that back and forth. Like, one of you feel like you're not ready, the other one feels like they're not ready, right? But there hasn't been any communication about a heartbreak. And I feel like that's all that really needs to happen in order for this journey to kind of like come together again. Yeah. And an ending. Like, an ending needs to happen. You're probably saying that an ending needs to happen. They could be feeling like they could play like both people or something like that. Like, you feel like this is a twin flame journey, and like they could feel like this is a twin flame journey, so like all these other like options need to be cut out. And like, that's something that has happened in the past that betrayed either you, them, or both of you. Like, something not actually fully ending, so you can like fully offer what it is that you're trying to offer. Or they might have felt that way about you, like you didn't fully end something, so they couldn't fully pick you, if that's what you're wondering. Something about like choosing why you're still engaged with some random person. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, but you're not taking like, they're not taking a risk with like just letting the cards play out the way that they need to play out. They're kind of, both parties are still kind of salty about what's happened in the past, and that's because like something didn't fully end. And either you didn't fully end something, they didn't fully end something, or both of you didn't. And that's kind of how twin flame journeys come about. Usually one party is still involved in a karmic situation or both, and you guys are introduced to each other, and then there's a separation period, and then you come back together. And I feel like in order to come back together, something has to fully end that hasn't ended yet for both parties. And there has to be communication about some type of betrayal in the past just to get that off of your chest, or just asking them what's going on, and then they will say that they've been betrayed, and like they're trying to heal from that. Like, if you communicate with them about some type of betrayal, they will tell you what that means, or vice versa, right? Like, something needs to be communicated about a betrayal. It's dealing with communication, like, oh my god, what's going on? She's scratching at the door. Someone is ready to bust in here and be like, this is what happened. The moon in reverse. Yeah, the sun and the moon have already come out. Like, this is definitely a twin flame journey. Like, it's not even, like, a question. Four of Wands came out, the sun came out, and the moon came out. But, like, I feel like this moon energy has to... Okay, there's something else I'm getting. Like, the moon energy usually likes to make some type of communication in the 5D, right? Like through dreams or emotional displays of affection. And the sun is more action oriented, and they might be in the more 3D, so they might be trying to do something action related, like they might text you, or like they might try to hang out with you, or they may like want to see you in person, or they may have done that in the past. But someone needs to find the strength to communicate something about a betrayal. Someone also might feel a little bit boxed in. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. The Hermit came out upright. Someone definitely feels stuck, right? And I feel like it's the masculine energy, and the Six of Pentacles upright. They're also trying to focus on their money. Like, they could feel stuck about finances and feel like they need to just take a risk towards this moon energy. But the moon energy isn't fully ready for this union to come into the 3D. It's like the sun energy is ready to come into the 3D. Like, they're upright. The moon energy, for some reason, isn't. That could be like a water sign, Pisces, in their sun, moon, rising, Scorpio, or Cancer in their sun, moon, rising. It's like, I'm just getting like a lot of fiery energy, and one is like very cool. So like, it's the perfect balance. One of you guys is twin flame. Like, one of you is like a more sun energy, one of you is more of a moon energy. The moon energy is definitely like in their head or something, like about communicating about some type of betrayal. It's like both of you guys feel responsible towards each other, or both of you guys feel like comfortable around each other in your like whole 5D, right? Where everything's comfortable, everything seems right. But someone has to like open their mind up. I'm getting like someone, maybe the feminine energy, the moon, needs to open their mind up a little bit more about offering some type of emotion. But they are just dealing with so much like betrayal from this past situation that like is irrelevant, but someone is also still in the way. Like, someone is still like not like fully out of the situation, and like that could have closed them off a little bit, and they don't want to have like any sense of communication, or they don't want to communicate while they're still dealing with like this energy, is what I'm getting. Like, while they're still like kind of closed off, or while they still have this like negative like energy. Yeah, the Tower just popped out. There's an ending happening. They've had so many failed attempts, right, at communicating with this moon energy, possibly. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, someone is definitely over some third party situation. Like they're over it. They could just be like ready to move on because they're like still feel like this party hasn't moved on or something from like this King of Wands energy. I feel like won't leave, and this Moon energy is like no longer like you could have retreated. If this is you could have been holding back your emotions now, or like you took back some of your emotions because you feel like you're over this third party situation with like someone that's not getting the picture. But it's like the Sun is actually ready for union. They just feel stuck. This other party could just be like in the way. You feel like you can't like communicate because they're in the way, but actually I feel like it's kind of somehow you're telling yourself that it's not time or something. You're trying to blame this other party. You're trying to blame the divine masculine. But like realistically, like you're not ready to communicate. Like it's like more like you have to accept that this union is ready, and it's like, and like there's no more waiting. Like you have to accept that there's like no more waiting or something like that. Like you have to kind of open up, and this Sun is ready. They know that y'all are twin flames or something like that. They're ready for a partnership. They're ready to like have fun with you. They're ready to just go with like wherever life takes you guys. But like, it seems like you could be looking for more of emotions or something, or they are, and it's like the emotions aren't there yet because they're still healing from this. But like they actually are ready for union, and you could be like telling yourself that it's not ready, and like making yourself second guess. But it actually is ready. Like they're actually ready. You're now not. So it's like both people go back and forth, which is like runner chaser, twin flame energy. I don't know what card just came out. I think it was the Three of Wands in reverse. Let me try again. Okay. Someone is definitely your Queen of Wands. And you feel like they're probably pulled in so many different directions. They're not cold at all. You might feel like they're cold or something like that. They're not, like, they're just still trying to get out of this, like, stuck phase. And, like, they feel boxed in and they don't want, like, you or them. It's like someone feels a little bit more boxed in with their delivery. And someone else feels like they're not ready to offer up any type of emotion because they're now somehow upset with the other party for not communicating. But, like, this party is actually ready for communication, ready to have fun or something like that. You just might still be hurt and betrayed and you haven't voiced that. So they don't know what you want emotionally, is what I'm getting. And, like, you might want them to figure it out. But, like, if you want them to figure it out, then, like, they need to take time to, like, focus on themselves because they just got out of this really toxic union and they found the strength to finally, like, stop waiting to break free from it. And now they're ready to just have fun, or you or them. They're ready to just have fun, and it's like you feel betrayed because there aren't any emotions being offered. But both of you guys want to partner up together, but it's like one of you, like, isn't communicating how you actually felt betrayed, so that you guys can move past something that happened in the past. And you guys both could have felt betrayed in some sense. It's just like you now feel more betrayed, and they feel less open to communicating. But you guys both want a union, like they do, especially. They just want to have fun with you or something like that. And they could be manifesting Four of Cups upright. They could be patiently waiting for this. But yeah, Six of Cups upright. You might be like, okay, like, let's do this then. But you're also kind of still holding back fully, like, letting your guard down with your emotions. This toxic energy in the past, like, that's, like, gone, but like there needs to be some type of discussion on what happened that you felt betrayed about in the past so that like it doesn't happen again, right? So you learn from your mistakes because you guys both know that you're twin flames or something like that. Like you both know that, but like they're not taking it from like a place of emotion like you are, because they don't know what you expect emotionally, like, and they haven't been able to connect with themselves fully enough to get there because they literally have been like giving to a toxic partner or something like that. So like if you want to communicate, then communicate, and like they will be on board, but like you might be wanting them to like court you emotionally, and they might need more time to do that, and you might be overwaiting or something like that. And you might also think that this other party is still in the way. Like you want something a little bit more romantic, and they probably know that about you, but like they also know that they're not in the perfect headspace, or nothing's gonna be perfect on a twin flame journey, but like, you know what I mean? Like they might feel like they're not in the right headspace to offer you exactly what you deserve. Oh my god, a lot just came out. So there's a lot that's not being said also. A lot of holding back. Someone's very intuitive. The Taurus knows. This is Hierophant, Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. You have Taurus and Gemini in your chart, or they do. The Taurus knows the steps to have love. There are no other options. It's just you. And intuitively, I feel like you know that. I feel like you know that it's just you. But, like, they want to... There's so much that hasn't been said. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Princess of Cups upright. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you feel like there still hasn't been any type of... They are you. Like... Something is like being roasted. Like someone like wants to roast someone else or something like that. Like someone is wanting to call someone else out, or like they feel called out. But like, I don't know. It's like someone wants to call someone else out, but they haven't yet because they're actually like emotionally hurt and they're second guessing this connection when the other party knows that y'all are twin flames, but like they're just trying to have fun, and you're like coming from an emotional place, and like someone is like not sure what they exactly want when it comes to their expectations. And expectations are usually like how things don't work out, right? I feel like both parties know that there should be a partnership. It's love, like it's twin flame journey, but someone hasn't voiced how they felt betrayed in the past. Someone else hasn't voiced how they felt betrayed in the past. Sun upright, yeah. As I said, this is a twin flame journey. Like, yeah, the Sun upright is like ready to do this. Like they're at peace with the fact that this is a twin flame journey. They just don't know in what direction to go. Six of Cups upright. Yeah, like, I don't know. Someone just needs to voice how they feel. This Sun energy, either you or them, the masculine, feels like he has some emotion to give. They feel like they have so much emotion to give, but they don't feel like they have the money. Right. Or like they feel like they can't compete. Something like that. Something can't compete with money. So they just want to have fun with you. I don't know. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. Princess of Cups in reverse. Or Seven of Swords upright. Princess of Cups in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Like, I feel like I'm talking to a Sun person right now, like Divine Masculine. Like, someone... King of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, Someone feels like they can't compare it to like something related to money, right? And they feel like they've tried so many different attempts in order to offer emotion, but it always goes downhill and it goes back to money. Like you might be afraid like someone's using you for your money or something like that. Five of Swords in reverse, but there's no communication. There's no like opening up about insecurities whatsoever. And like that's the problem. And I feel like, yeah, Two of Swords Two of Swords upright, and both parties are just mirroring like a blocked communication. Like both are dealing with some type of insecurity about this connection. The Hierophant upright, yes, like both parties knows what it needs to be done to take the steps, because this is a twin flame union, right? Like that needs to happen, but like neither are doing that. And why is neither party doing that? Like when will communication come about? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Once the tree has been watered, I feel like, but there's no tree being watered. I feel like once you decide to take the steps in order to water your seed and like heal your root chakra, right? Like being more comfortable, but there's no strength. Someone could also be trying to come on to you, like once you step away from like a toxic situation or like someone trying to come on to you or something like that, or like just being more physical minded, right? You're not using any of your intuition. You're using more of your like body. Two of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. Or you're using more of your materialistic approach. Like you feel like you don't have it all together materialistically, but you're not considering your emotions. For the divine masculine. You're not healing either. And it's like you're not cutting out what you need to heal or something like that. Yeah, and you're the only one battling this toxic energy. Like I said, there is a toxic energy here. And like you're not doing what you need to do like cut it out and heal from it and water. So that's when it'll come into fruition. But like you might just be wanting to have fun or something like that, and like you're not thinking about how to really take this seriously. You both need to communicate, though. You both just need to communicate. Like, that is very evident. Like, there needs to be some type of communication. It's not happening. Someone is still, like, entertaining or, like, battling some toxic energy, but they're not even battling it. Like, they're alone. Like, they're just choosing not to, like, take the steps to communicate because of like some type of insecurity and not opening up about it. But this is definitely a twin flame journey, so it's like you both are just mirroring each other. You both know that it's a twin flame journey. You both know what each other is thinking. Like deep down you know that there aren't any other options, but like you have to open up, and someone isn't using their intuition and they're going into temptation or something like that. I just saw 3333. But like you're not like taking the time to meditate and like really heal yourself in order for this union to come about. And like the angels hear you, like, but you have to face your demons. Something else I just heard. Face your demons and like stop going into some type of temptation. And stop like not using your intuition. And stop like attracting cold energy or something like that. Like you are attracting cold energy because like you're very materialistic right now. You are the other party. And like you have to go within in order to heal that and like come from a spiritual place and like a connection with your root chakra, right? To flower, to bloom, to like water your plant and bloom, but you're not doing that. So that's what I'm getting. I hope that resonates, and more to come.